Listen closely, my beloved child. I am the Lord your God, the one who knows every hidden corner of your heart. I formed you with care, breathing life into your soul before you took your first breath. I see the silent tears you cry when no one is watching, the burdens that weigh heavily on your mind, and the unspoken desires you hesitate to share. I know what you have been waiting for, and I declare this very week, the answer you have long sought shall be placed in your hands. Take a moment to share this message with someone who needs encouragement. Like and subscribe to support this effort. Your love makes a difference. As surely as the dawn rises after the darkest night, let this promise ignite a holy anticipation within you, one that cannot be silenced. Give me the sorrow you have been carrying, that lingering burden that has drained your strength and clouded your vision. Do not hold on to it any longer. Place it in my hands. In return, I am pouring out a peace that surpasses all human understanding. Right now, feel my presence saturate your heart, flooding every corner with a tranquil certainty. Know that I am working tirelessly on your behalf, moving in ways you cannot yet see. By the power of my blood, spilled not in weakness, but in victory, every scheme the enemy has devised against you is now powerless. No force of darkness, no witchcraft, no curse can break through the fortress I have built around you. Those who plot against you will find themselves entangled in their own deception. They cannot destroy you, for I have made you unbreakable through my spirit. Mark this well, my child, but I need your cooperation. I need you to engage with me, to seek my presence persistently. Promise me this: when tomorrow comes, you will not hesitate to rise and come before me. Wake up hungry for my word, ready to feast on the truth that sets you free. Lend me your ear as I speak life into your soul, and refuse to be distracted by the noise of the world. Call my name throughout the day and remember who it is that lifts you above the storm. I desire your success in all that you do. I have not formed you to crawl in the gutters of despair, but to walk forward with confidence, knowing I am paving the road to your victory. Listen as I plant seeds of wisdom in your heart, engraving my truth onto your soul. My words will shape your character, guide your steps, and refine your spirit. I am preparing you to conquer new territories, to claim blessings that have been waiting for you. Even if you do not fully understand, let these words settle in your spirit. If doubt or confusion creeps in, return to this message and listen again. My voice is not distant. I am near. I will never leave you, and I will never forsake you. This promise is not only true, it is unstoppable. When the enemy rises against you, remember my words. He seeks to shake your faith, to plant fear and doubt in your mind. But I have come to give you abundant life and overwhelming victory. I am your defender, your mighty fortress. You belong to me. You were chosen before the foundation of the world, and the enemy trembles when he sees you embracing my words. He fears the moment you bow in obedience and press forward in faith. Do not believe for 1 second that your life is an accident. You were formed with purpose, called to rise above the ashes, to triumph in all you do when guided by my truth. Have you not cried out to me in moments of despair and uncertainty? I heard you. Your prayers reached my throne, and now I extend my hand to lift you from the shadows into my glorious light. Indeed, you have come to a sacred place, right at the doorstep of my presence, where my help flows like a river. I cherish the moments you spend with me, away from the world's eyes in the quiet of your secret place. That simple act of trust allows me to place a spiritual sword in your hand, empowering you for battle. I command you, stand firm. Do not let fear make your knees tremble. Do not let anxiety cloud your mind. The enemy may roar as if he has great power, but hear me now. He is a liar. He makes promises he cannot keep, weaving illusions meant to paralyze you with fear. He thrives in deception, stirring division and confusion. But he cannot prevail where my light shines. He barks, but he does not bite. He threatens, but his power is an illusion. Do not underestimate the enemy's cunning, yet do not fear him. He is powerless before you when you are clothed in my armor. Anchor your heart in my truth today. Refuse to let bitterness take root. Do not waste your breath on anger, gossip, or petty disputes. Guard your soul as a warrior guards a priceless treasure. There will be those who flatter you only to deceive you. Others may make sweet promises, but abandon you when you have nothing left to give. Do not place your trust in those who reject my sovereignty. They cannot offer you what only I can. The world will fail you, but I, your God, your Creator, your everlasting Father, will never turn away from you. My love is a never-ending fountain, my protection a fortress that cannot be overrun. As night falls, my presence will cover you like a warm embrace, ensuring that you rest in peace, free from tormenting thoughts and anxious fears. And when morning comes, you will rise in strength and purpose, because I have watched over you. Even when the storms rage outside and voices of confusion try to distract you, you will remain unshaken within my embrace. Live in this truth and hold it tightly. Let my voice guide your every decision, my wisdom shape your ambitions, and my love be the foundation of all you do. Then watch as the chains of discouragement break, as the enemy's lies shatter like glass, and as a holy confidence rises within you. Move forward boldly, for I am with you. My precious child, in this very moment, I want you to feel the shield of my presence surrounding you. Like mighty wings spread over your head, like a fortress no enemy can breach, I am your protection. My blood shed in perfect love is your armor. No spell, no whispered curse, no dark force has the power to touch you. This is my promise, sealed with the blood of my Son. It cannot be undone. There is nothing in the shadows that can defeat you, for you rest in me. Now lift your voice. Let me hear the cry of your heart, the passionate declaration of your love for me. Speak it aloud, write it down, proclaim it with all your strength. With every word of faith, you forge chains the enemy cannot break. The blood of Christ holds immeasurable power, greater than any storm that rages around you. I will move heaven and earth to fulfill my word in your life. I will carry you through every trial, calm every fear, and bring to pass every dream I have planted in your heart. Wait for me now with joyful expectation. Let hope dance in your spirit as you trust in my perfect plan. Release every worry into my hands and let them dissolve in my presence. A fresh wind is blowing. Breathe it in, let it renew your mind and strengthen your soul. Today is the appointed time. Close the doors of the past. Cut the cords that have held you in pain and confusion. The burdens of yesterday have no claim on you anymore. I have declared an end to your suffering, and my word never returns empty. Believe it. You are no longer bound to people or circumstances that sought to harm you. Let them fall away like dead leaves, making space for the new growth I am bringing forth. Only days ago, your soul wandered in sadness and uncertainty, feeling alone and lost. But even then, I was with you, holding you steady. Though you did not see my hand, I was guiding you. I do not condemn you for past mistakes. I extend my forgiveness as a precious gift, wrapped in grace and tied with mercy. Receive it and walk in the confidence that you are my beloved. Lift your head, not in pride, but in the assurance that I am with you, now and forever. My child, continue with the task before you, even if you don't yet see how they fit into the extraordinary plan I have designed for you. Do not rush ahead with solutions of your own making, nor let impatience unravel the delicate fabric of your hope. Trust that I am working in ways you cannot yet see, moving in the unseen realms of your life, orchestrating everything for your ultimate good. I ask you to be patient, not just with words, but with a deep, unwavering trust that may feel uncomfortable at first. Trust the silence. Trust the pauses. Wait for the signal I will surely give, the unmistakable nudge of my spirit that shows you the path to follow. Keep your heart alert and your faith alive. Listen to the whispers I place in your soul. Open my word and let Scripture be the flame that steadies you. Kneel before me in prayer, laying your dreams, fears, and confessions at my feet. When you give me first place in your heart, I will respond with power. Power that breaks chains, topples walls, and removes the heaviest burdens blocking your way. I see the weight on your shoulders, the struggles that have bent your spirit. I know every sharp obstacle that has cut into your peace. But hear me now. I am removing those stumbling blocks, crumbling the towering walls that have kept you from the horizon I've prepared for you. I am reaching into the darkest corners of your past, severing every cruel bond that has wounded you. No longer will you be crushed beneath the weight of despair. You have felt the fierce winds of hardship pushing against you, dragging you into the eye of the storm. The waves have threatened to pull you under. The tempest has sought to break you. But today, I come as your deliverer. My breath will still the storm. My light will scatter the shadows of fear and anxiety. Watch as the darkness fades, as the winds die down, as the chaos gives way to peace. My words are not empty. They are life, power, and the promise of new beginnings. Within them lie the seeds of miracles that will take root in the soil of your faith. You have longed for change, for restoration, for the chance to rebuild. And I have heard you. But listen carefully. You cannot simply hear these words, nod in agreement, and return to a life of doubt and neglect. My grace is not to be taken lightly. The time for wavering is over. Now is the hour to stand firm, to hold on to what I have revealed, and to refuse to let go. Nourish your soul with the truth I have given you. Let my words be honey in your mouth, sweetening every bitter season. Live out the faith you profess. Practice what you preach. Step forward with courage, for I will be with you at the break of dawn, whispering these truths into your heart. Look for me in the quiet moments before the world stirs. If you cannot see me in your circumstances, search deeper. Look within the wellspring of faith I have placed inside you. I am not far from you. I am closer than your next breath. Even now, feel the weight of anxiety lifting, the shadows retreating, the peace settling over your heart like a gentle covering. This is my doing. I am preparing you for a season of open doors and fresh horizons. The obstacles that once loomed so large are shrinking under the light of my promise. The storms that raged so fiercely are falling silent at my command. Now step forward in faith. Move through your day with confidence. Let my promises guide your decisions, my voice shape your thoughts, my spirit influence your every step. When doubts arise, remember my faithfulness. When fear creeps in, recall the strength I have placed in you. Hold steady, for I am your God. You are never alone. I have seen your steps, heard your whispered prayers, and collected every tear you have shed in the night. I know the dreams you carry in your heart, the silent longings you have been afraid to speak. And I tell you now, I do not ignore them. I am fully committed to granting you the breakthroughs you have been crying out for. But if you truly desire to see my wonders unfold, surrender fully. Place the reins of your life in my hands. Walk in righteousness, in truth, in a way that pleases me. Listen closely when I speak. I will guide you in the stillness, through my word, through the quiet of prayer. When I give the signal, you will know it deep within your spirit. Trust me enough to move when I say move, and to wait when I say wait. My promises are not distant. They will not linger on the horizon forever. Soon they will break forth before your eyes. Chains will fall, strength will rise, and the doors that once seemed sealed shut will open wide before you. Do not waver. Do not let discouragement take root. Stand firm, for I am with you always. My presence will light your path, guiding you with comfort and courage. The bitter days of darkness are ending. The dawn of relief is already painting the edges of your sky with light. When my blessings begin to pour out, remember that they come from my hand, given in love. I know the trials you have faced. I have seen the attacks, the doubts, the moments of despair. Your faith has flickered under relentless winds, but today I am breathing new life into those embers. Return to the path of trust. Let my word anchor your soul so that when abundance comes, you will not forget me. Keep calling upon my name. Keep praying through the silence. Even now, battles are being fought in the unseen realm on your behalf. Angels war for your future, and your prayers join their ranks. Victory does not come without persistence, but if you push forward, if you wield your faith as a sword and your prayers as a shield, you will overcome. This is a season of shifting. I am seeking hearts filled with courage and humility. I will use you as a vessel of hope to feed the hungry, to clothe the broken, to heal the wounded. And as you pour out, you will be filled beyond measure. Now let go of the burdens that have weighed you down. Release the grudges, the guilt, the doubt. Fix your eyes on me until your vision is filled with my glory. Know that I see you. I see the tangled knots you cannot undo. I see the heaviness in your chest, the silent cries for direction, and I am answering. Even now I am orchestrating a divine reversal of your circumstances. Where there was stagnation, new growth will sprout. Where confusion once clouded your mind, clarity will settle. Where despair threatened to consume you, hope will rise like the morning sun. I am here, I am working, I am faithful. Turn your eyes to me, tune your ears to my voice, and let your heart overflow with expectation. Miracles are moving toward you like an unstoppable tide. Everything lost, stolen, or broken will be restored. Not as it was, but multiplied beyond what you imagined. The chaos of your past will not define you. I am bringing everything into perfect alignment. Anxiety will be replaced with peace. Confusion will give way to a clear path. Your past mistakes will not hold you back, for I have already wiped them away. Right here, right now, I am doing something new. Feel the shift in the atmosphere. Your story is changing. Breakthroughs are unfolding before your eyes. Lift your head, for you are not abandoned. You are chosen. Open your heart to the flood of my love and step into the future I have prepared for you. When fear tries to take hold, remember that I am the source of truth. In my truth, there is no room for lies, no space for terror. My promise is this: I will heal you from the inside out. I will mend the wounds that sorrow and time have carved into your spirit. Illness must submit to the authority of my word, and sadness will flee at the sound of my name. I am replacing your pain with a joy so deep it cannot be contained. Today I bind up every broken piece, restoring the fabric of your life more beautifully than before. But listen carefully. This journey requires faith. Faith that sees beyond what your eyes can grasp. Faith that dares to trust my promise, even when the horizon seems bleak. If challenges rise like towering mountains, then by faith, see the heavenly armies standing beside you, ready to tear down every wall of opposition. If bad news threatens to drown your heart in despair, let my spirit lift your eyes to the coming dawn. Your best years are not behind you. They stretch before you, shimmering with hope. You will not remain broken. You are not defeated, condemned to failure, or destined to fade away. No, my child, you will live with holy vitality, singing songs of praise that echo through eternity. You will dance again, filled with new life, testifying to all who will listen that my love has given you not just a second chance, but an endless supply of new beginnings. Fix your gaze forward and keep pressing on. Stop looking back. You are no longer bound to yesterday's mistakes. Today I stand before you, forging a new path. Expect my blessings to flow into your family, into every part of your existence. Believe in me, for I do not lie. Your prayers have reached the heavens, and I have heard every word. The answer is on its way, carried by the wings of angels. But I need your heart prepared, your soul steady, your faith unwavering. I will handle the mountains. I will handle the sickness. I will handle every force that dares to challenge my plans for you. Clothe yourself in gratitude and wear humility like a crown. Walk by faith. Trust my voice above the roar of your circumstances. If a battlefield stretches before you, know that your victory is already secured. If darkness rises, witness how I surround you with legions of light, overpowering every threat. If discouragement knocks, let my words echo in your heart. Your story is not over, and you will never fight alone. When the night is darkest and the world tries to silence your hope, I will whisper truth into your soul. Do not fear destruction, anticipate growth. Do not expect decay, embrace the spark of revival. I have destined you for a life that overflows with abundance. You will rise above turmoil and declare to the world that my limitless love has sustained you, molded you, and set you free. If the enemy dares to whisper that your time is short, that you are too broken for my blessings, let courage rise like fire within you. Stand tall, lift your hands to heaven and declare that your Father who spoke the galaxies into existence has woven into your life promises that must and will come to pass. The enemy's threats are empty. His power is weak and failing. He trembles at the sight of you standing firm in my truth. He knows he cannot destroy a soul that I have redeemed and sealed with my own blood. Outside your home, though your eyes may not see it, there is a spiritual inscription marked in red. Here dwells a beloved child of God and their family, safeguarded by the Almighty. This is your reality. When you clothe yourself in faith, the enemy flees like a thief caught in the light of day. He is the father of lies, whispering distortions to shake your confidence. Do not listen. Do not entertain his words. Instead, turn your face to me. Lift your voice and tell me that you love me, that you still believe my promises. Move forward now with boldness and expectation. Claim the blessings I have set aside for you today. Pause, close your eyes, breathe in my peace. Can you feel the shift in the atmosphere? Darkness scatters, anxiety melts away, a holy stillness floods your soul. My spirit wraps around you like a gentle cloak, whispering comfort and hope into the deepest corners of your heart. I have given you the right to live fully, not just to survive, but to thrive. The world around you may shake with fear. Voices may rise in panic. But you, my child, are not of that chaos. You do not have to carry their burdens. In this sacred space, just you and I, you can disconnect from the noise and drink deeply from my peace. Let this moment linger. We can meet like this anytime, whenever you turn your heart toward me. At dawn's first glow or in the quiet of early morning, I will be waiting. My presence never tires, never fades. Even when you feel unsteady, I remain firm. Even when you feel unwanted, I take delight in you. Stay with me a little longer. You don't need to explain yourself. You don't have to struggle for words to impress me. Simply remain in my presence and let your burdens roll off your shoulders. Even now, as you rest in me, I am working, lifting the weight from your back, breaking the chains around your heart, restoring your mind with the truth of my endless compassion. When you step back into the world, you will carry a peace that no chaos can uproot, a serenity that no disappointment can break. Others may be caught in the whirlwind of fear and doubt, but you will be like a tree planted by streams of living water, stable, fruitful, unshakable. I invite you to return to this place of peace each morning as light breaks over the horizon. In these sacred moments, let me fill you again, flooding your soul with love that is ancient yet always new. I have always been with you. Even in the seasons when you didn't recognize my hand, I was guiding you. In the deserts where you thought you would die of thirst, I caused water to flow from barren ground. In the valleys of sorrow where shadows loomed, I steadied you. Time and again, I have rescued you from places that seemed inescapable. Do not let doubt take root. Do not be deceived by what you cannot yet see. Instead of sinking into despair, let gratitude rise in your heart like a shield against the enemy's lies. If not for my watchful care, you would have fallen long ago. My love has kept you standing through every storm. I know that trust is not easy for you. Your soul is wounded and raw. You have been surrounded by those who claim to love you, but only sought to harm. They taught you to see love as a weapon rather than a refuge. But hear me now. The bitterness and fear that entangle your heart were never meant to stay. You were not created for a life of burden and pain. I stand ready to lighten your load. I am offering you new eyes, eyes that see beauty in the world around you, eyes that recognize my hand in every blessing. But I see your hesitation. You have grown used to carrying everything alone. Even now, resistance rises within you, a silent protest insisting that you can handle it by yourself. But let me show you what you cannot yet see. Deep in your soul, wounds remain unhealed. Old scars and fresh cuts layer over one another, shaping the way you see yourself in the world. But I come with healing in my hands, not just for your body, but for your heart, your mind, and every hidden part of your being. I am the skilled craftsman, shaping you into a masterpiece. I will smooth the rough edges, refine your soul, and reveal the beauty I have placed within you. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are my beloved, and I am making all things new. Stay in my love, trust in my plan, and watch as I unfold blessings beyond what you ever imagined. A depth of peace you have never known before. You are standing at the doorway of a new beginning, a season where my grace will illuminate the path ahead. Do not hesitate. Do not shrink back in fear. Step forward with boldness, knowing that I, the Lord, go before you. Take a moment to share this message with someone who needs encouragement. Like and subscribe to support this effort. Your love makes a difference. The world may try to convince you that you are ordinary, that your struggles define you, but I, your Creator, declare otherwise. You are my masterpiece, woven together with purpose and intention. Every hardship, every tear, and every challenge you have faced was not meant to break you, but to refine you. You are being shaped into a vessel of resilience and grace, a living testament to my power. I have not called you to walk this path alone. My Spirit is within you, guiding you, strengthening you, and whispering truth in the quiet moments when doubt tries to creep in. You are not forgotten, not overlooked, not insignificant. Your name is inscribed on my heart, and I am moving in ways you cannot yet see. There will be days when the road feels long, when the weight of waiting tests your patience. But trust in this: my timing is perfect. What I have promised will come to pass. No force in heaven or on earth can stop the blessings I have set in motion for you. When you feel weary, lean into me. When your faith wavers, remember my faithfulness. When the enemy whispers lies, counter them with the truth of my love. I am preparing something beyond what you have asked or imagined. Open your hands, release your worries, and make space for the abundance I am pouring into your life. This is your moment of renewal, of transformation, of stepping into the fullness of who I created you to be. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that my favor surrounds you, my peace fills you, and my love sustains you. You are chosen, cherished, and deeply loved. Trust me and watch as I unfold miracles before your eyes. I see your heart, your longing, your questions. You wonder if my promises are truly for you, if the words you've heard today are meant for someone else, someone stronger, more faithful, more deserving. But hear me now, my child. They are for you. Every assurance, every declaration of love, every whisper of hope. I am speaking directly to your soul. You are not an afterthought in my kingdom. You are not overlooked, nor are you forgotten. From the moment I breathe life into you, I have had a plan for your days, a purpose for your existence. Even the trials you have endured, the painful moments, the disappointments, none of them were wasted. They were the tools I used to shape you, to mold you into someone wiser, stronger, and more prepared for the blessings that are coming. Take a moment to reflect on how far you've come. Look back at the valleys I carried you through, the nights when you thought you wouldn't make it, the burdens that once seemed unbearable, yet somehow you're still standing. That is my faithfulness. That is my hand upon your life, guiding you even when you couldn't see me, lifting you when you had no strength left to stand. Now, my child, I need you to do something. Let go. Release the weight of yesterday, the regrets that cling to your heart, the fears that keep you from embracing my promises. You are not meant to live burdened by past mistakes or future worries. I am calling you to live in freedom, to walk boldly into the life I have prepared for you. You are stepping into a new season, a season of restoration, renewal, and divine acceleration. What once seemed out of reach will come swiftly. Doors that were once closed will open. The relationships, opportunities, and dreams that seemed lost will be restored in ways you never imagined. I am the God of resurrection. Nothing is too broken for me to heal, nothing too lost for me to redeem. So trust me, hold fast to my word. Lean not on your own understanding, but acknowledge me in all your ways, and I will make your path straight. There will be moments when you don't understand my plan, when my timing seems slow, but remember this: I am never late. Every delay, every detour, every redirection was part of a greater strategy, a plan to bless you beyond your expectations. Look around you now. Can you sense it? The winds of change are blowing. The shifting of seasons is upon you. Do not shrink back in fear. Step forward with faith, for I am with you. My strength is your strength, my wisdom your guide, my love your anchor. You are mine, eternally, completely, unshakably, and I will never let you go. The road ahead may not always be easy, but you do not walk it alone. I go before you, making the crooked places straight. I walk beside you, ensuring that no step is taken in vain. And I stand behind you, covering your past with my mercy and grace. Every fear, every insecurity, every doubt, surrender them to me. They do not belong in the heart of someone I have chosen, someone I have set apart for greater things. I see the battles you have faced, the silent ones, the ones no one else knows about. The tears you've cried in solitude, the moments when the weight of the world felt unbearable. But child, I was there. Not a single tear has gone unnoticed, not a single prayer unheard. I have been collecting your prayers like precious jewels, storing them up for the appointed time, and now that time is drawing near. Take a moment to share this message with someone who needs encouragement. Like and subscribe to support this effort. Your love makes a difference. This message is created with love just for you. If it has touched your heart, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Let them know that hope is alive, that restoration is near. Prepare yourself, for what I am about to do in your life will exceed your expectations. The breakthroughs you have longed for will come, not in the way you imagined, but in ways far greater than you can comprehend. I do not give in small portions. When I bless, I do so abundantly, overflowing, beyond measure. The chains that once held you back are breaking. The burdens that once weighed you down are lifting. Where you once felt lack, you will now experience provision. Where you once felt lost, you will now find clarity. I am the God who turns mourning into dancing, who brings beauty from ashes, who breathes life into what seemed lifeless. So do not doubt, do not waver, stand firm in my promises. Declare this over your life. My God is faithful. His plans for me are good. His love for me is unshakable. Write it down, speak it aloud, let it take root in your heart, because what I have spoken over you will come to pass. I am making all things new, not just some things, all things. Your heart, your mind, your relationships, your dreams. I am restoring what was lost. I am opening doors no one can shut. I am setting your feet on solid ground, leading you into a future brighter than you have imagined. Trust me, walk with me. Let my voice be the loudest in your life. And as you move forward, know this: my love for you is endless, my plans for you are perfect, and my presence will never leave you. Now rise up, my beloved. Your best days are not behind you. They are just beginning. How immeasurable, how boundless my love truly is. From this very moment, a holy spark ignites within your soul. Feel it, for this is revival, pure and bright. Your prayers and praises soar through the heavens, finding their way to my throne. In response, I am sending down waves of blessing that will restore the vigor of your spirit and rekindle the joy you thought you had lost forever. Doubt no longer. Stand firm in the knowledge that my love for you is not only real, but powerful enough to change everything. Speak it aloud. I believe. Wrap your heart in the courage I provide. Confront every trial without flinching. Let no threat make you tremble. Let no pessimistic voice rattle the peace I've established within you. Look around you. Some people spin endlessly, seeking happiness in hollow opinions and empty promises. They may mock your faith, laugh at your trust, or belittle your reliance on me. But you have chosen a different path. You refuse to be swayed by their negativity. You clung to my promises even when the night seemed unending. You dared to trust me despite their jeers. For this I honor you. I pledge anew, I will never leave you. I will never abandon you. Day and night I will stand guard over you, defending you from enemies, both seen and unseen. I am deeply concerned about your inner world, your mind, your emotions, your mental well-being. I yearn to fill your thoughts with the truth of my holy word and anchor your dreams and ambitions in my wise counsel. I care that your plans align with my will, for therein lies your true prosperity. Do not think of prosperity only in terms of material gain, though I will provide what you need. Rather, think of it as a state of complete wholeness and divine favor. Do not be swayed by the demands and expectations of others. Do not allow them to push you into hasty decisions made out of fear or the desperate need for approval. I am calling you to a different way, my way, where wisdom thrives and peace floods your soul. Instead of bending to human pressure, turn your face toward me, and seek my voice in prayer, in the quiet moments we share. I will illuminate the right path that leads not only to success, but to an abundant life filled with meaning and purpose. Discard the stale whisper of failure that tries to invade your mind. Understand this timeless truth. You are cradled in my faithful, unyielding love, and this love will prove itself mighty in your life, causing you to rise above every challenge. Do you realize how cherished you truly are? Let that knowledge embolden you. Let it transform you from the inside out until fear no longer rules your decisions, until courage flows through your veins like rivers of living water. Immerse yourself in my word. There, hidden like dazzling gems among the pages, lie promises that will light up your path. With these promises guiding you, you need not stumble through the darkness of uncertainty. I decree that you will walk in victory. I cover you with my love, protective, nurturing, and steadfast. I infuse you with the strength to leap over any barrier, to shatter chains of limitation, to stand tall before enemies, both seen and unseen. What more could you want than the assurance that I, the Lord of all creation, am on your side? Bring me your questions and lay before me your deepest fears. I am listening. I yearn for my will to flourish in your life like a lush garden, bearing fruit in every season. My desire is for the supernatural reality of my power to manifest in your day-to-day existence so vividly that those who watch will have no doubt that I am real, alive, and moving on your behalf. Together we will shape your destiny into something extraordinary. Child, you are not merely a recipient of blessings, you are my chosen instrument, destined to bring healing and hope to the brokenness around you. Begin where your influence is strongest, at home, in that sacred space. Scarcity will yield to provision. The haze of poverty will lift and vanish like a morning mist, replaced by the certainty that I am your provider. Emotional wounds that once seemed incurable will fade away as I soothe them with my love. Old grudges and bitterness will crumble beneath the gentle weight of forgiveness, allowing compassion and understanding to flourish. Your family will rediscover joy as if it were a long-lost friend. Your home will be a refuge of peace, a place that radiates my faithfulness. And from that place of restoration, my blessings will ripple outward, touching countless lives beyond your walls. Do you see it now? Do you sense the magnitude of what I am doing in your life? Be brave. Do not give in to trembling. Lift your voice and proclaim my grace, for it is this grace that redeems and transforms. Let them know that the blessings they enjoy were not born of luck or coincidence, but delivered straight from my hand. Encourage them to recognize the good things that surround them, to cherish the gifts I've given, and never lose sight of the giver. Tell them that if they truly want their futures reshaped and their destinies elevated, they must acknowledge me in all their endeavors, placing me front and center in their hearts. I am here now, hovering close, waiting for your response. I have spoken promise, hope, and destiny over you. It is time to step into your rightful place as a carrier of my glory. As you move forward, remember, you are never alone, never without my guidance, and never beyond the reach of my hand. Let these words strengthen your faith and ignite an unshakable conviction in my power to guide and bless you beyond all human understanding. Go forth, my beloved child, and walk courageously into the grand narrative I have authored for your life. I am here, and I am watching over you, not from a distance, but intimately, tenderly, as a loving father who never sleeps. My blessing rests upon your shoulders, encircles your family, and fills your home with a radiant glow that defies the darkness of night. This is my desire. Let your home become a sanctuary, gleaming with my holy light, a place of refuge where weary hearts find rest, where broken souls discover comfort, and where the sick receive supernatural healing. Within these walls, may my presence be so tangible that all who cross your threshold feel chains of despair falling away and impossible miracles unfolding before their very eyes. Do not doubt this calling. I have a purpose that runs deeper than human expectations. While the world around you clamors for many things, I think in ways beyond mortal comprehension. My plans are perfect, carefully orchestrated to bring about blessings richer and more profound than those you or others might imagine. Even when you cannot grasp my methods or timeline, I am actively weaving every thread of your life into a tapestry of triumph and meaning. Now I give you a commission. Pray without ceasing. Seek my truth hidden like pearls in the pages of my word. Lift your voice in the quiet hours. Listen for my whisper in the dawn, and let your heart align with my will. I will hand you the very map of your destiny, detailed instructions to guide you through shadowed valleys and over towering mountains. If you walk this path with courage, trusting my every step, you will not falter as others do. Some people surrender to defeat, succumbing to discouragement and bitterness. They lower their heads, submit to the world's gloom, and accept the chains of hopelessness. But you, child of grace and promise, shall be different. You will stride forward with purpose, certain of victory, because I have spoken it. I have come to give you life, not just a faint whisper of existence, but life in abundance, lush, overflowing, and inexhaustible. Take hold of my hand with unwavering faith and believe in the power of my word. I have seen your petitions, heard your pleas, felt the trembling of your heart as you long to know my will. Now I reveal it to you plainly. I love you beyond measure, and I yearn to shower you with blessings that overflow every boundary you've known. Yes, the world tries its best to erode your faith. It rattles its chains of fear, hurls its arrows of doubt, and attempts to snuff out the light within you. Understand this. I have already overcome the world. My victory stands eternal. There is no force under the heavens that can topple you if you hold my words close and embrace my promises with love and humility. You are anchored in my truth, and nothing can tear you from my hand. So take heart and lift your head. I cover you, your family, and your home with layers of my presence. Each morning, as the sun awakens, remember that I have gone before you. Each evening, as the stars take their place in the sky, remember that I remain with you, speaking hope, breathing courage, and surrounding you with love. You are not alone and never will be. I am the Lord who guides you, provides for you, and cherishes you always. Amen.